Hey Pisces, it's Lisa, and here is your February 26th to March 3rd, if I could speak, 2024 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. I am holding a contest in February to win a reading with me. If you would like to win, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and I'll enter you in the draw. If you've already subscribed, still leave a comment, I'll enter you in as well. And I will be picking the lucky winner at the end of February, which is only a few days away. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you, Pisces. So the overall message for you, Pisces, is the Justice card. So the Justice card is, it can be about like legal things, but it doesn't feel like that for general. It feels more about just balancing yourself, breaking some habits, and bringing in some good habits, learning some new ways, and just doing it with balance, just balancing out your life. The challenge you have this week, Pisces, is the Three of Cups, which is about expanding the people around you. It can be networking, meeting new people, just living life, right, to the fullest, but being open to kind of new ways of doing things. So with it being a challenge, it just may be a challenge when you're networking. It's interesting. We'll get some clarity, but it feels very much like about connecting to new people, and it's just a challenge. You're either looking for new people to connect to, or when you connect to new people, it's just kind of like finding the right people within there to have them be part of your tribe. It's just kind of like a needle in a haystack kind of feeling. It's interesting. The card of what you need to focus on is just taking those baby steps, moving forward, focusing on each step, one moment at a time, one day at a time, and not looking at the outcome, how everything's going to come together, right? Just think of it as like climbing up a big mountain, and instead of focusing on the summit, you have to focus on each step you're taking so you don't, step on a rock that's loose and fall down, or step in a crevasse and fall. You have to focus on each step so you know you're taking the right steps, and that any opportunity that comes along, like a staircase, you see it and you can walk up it, so your path becomes easier. So it's just really important to focus on the now, focus on the steps you're taking one day and one moment at a time. And then what you don't see coming will reveal in a moment. Okay, so Pisces, let's get some clarity on this. So the Justice card, all about balance. Just move forward with balance. That's all you got to do. The Page of Swords is about not getting distracted off your path. I call this the squirrel card. If you've ever seen the movie Up with the dogs, squirrel. It's about you moving down your path and some things are distracting you, right? It feels very much for you, Pisces, like it could be people around you that are distracting you. I think the universe is always putting opportunities and distractions in front of you. So it's figuring out what's an opportunity and what's a distraction, which is, I think, part of your path, right? So it's kind of looking at something and going, okay, this is an opportunity. And then other things going, oh, okay, this is a total distraction. I'm just wasting a lot of time on this, not getting me anywhere. And sometimes it's nice to have the odd distraction, but not too many. You have to balance it out, is what they're saying. And then the Three of Pentacles is that you're building this foundation to your future. The interesting thing about this is that it's about meeting people, teamwork, building this foundation, like a network around you, and then that leads to a lot of success. The reason it's interesting is because you have that as a challenge too. So it's finding the right people to share information and to network with. So, and that is your challenge this week, is this networking and expanding. It's expanding in a new way, gathering information to expand, and then it's also finding your tribe within a giant tribe is what it feels like. The Ace of Swords is that you're getting more and more mental clarity. So you're kind of starting to see things very clear about certain things, right? And it's interesting because, again, they show me like a crowd of people, and in the most part you would say, okay, those are my tribe, my type of people. But then very clearly you see, oh, wait a minute, they're not. There's only like 3 people out of this 100 people that are my tribe. So it's when you're very clear about what it is you want, who you are, you see those people. When you're not clear, it becomes muddled. So it's about really, it's a challenge. There's a challenge with it. So it's very interesting, Pisces. And then the 2 of Swords is about just taking your blindfold off and seeing some truth, seeing what's right in front of you. It's really, really interesting because they're talking about recognizing some things about you and about others, and then moving forward with that. So I think when you pull your blindfold off and you see the truths, then it's hard for you to kind of network and expand, because you're like, well, what? I don't fit in with those 100 people. I only fit in with 3 of those 100 people. Right? So it's, there's just kind of a lot of mulling over, like, the thinker, right? That's what I see with it. But it will all kind of connect properly. You just have to be very clear about what it is, right? I think before you wouldn't have been clear. You would have just been like, yeah, I'll take the 100 people. And now it's kind of like, no, I'm only going to take those 3. And then I'll take 3 more from another, like, so it's kind of like, learning a lot about who you are and where you fit in networking and expanding where it is you want to go, right? And expanding who you are. And what you need to focus on when doing that is, and to make it less of a challenge, is just taking one step at a time, one moment at a time. Just what can I do right now in order to achieve my goals? Don't get overwhelmed by everything that you want to do. Just focus on what you need to do today. Do one thing. And then as you move forward, everything will come together the way it's meant to come together. You just need to do one step at a time. The 9 of Wands is about taking a step back, taking a deep breath in, chill for a moment, get a new perspective, and then keep going forward. It is ultimately about perseverance, right? So it's just like, keep going. It's all good. Because sometimes when you balance yourself and you kind of figure certain things out, they come clear, you might be like, yeah, no, I'm just going to go away. But you can't. You just got to keep going forward and it will all fall into place. Even if you're trying to like achieve something or have certain goals, it's kind of like, okay, even if you come up to a challenge, you got to go, okay, deep breath in, move through the challenge. What am I going to learn? Woohoo, right? Like, it's kind of looking at it a different way and just take one step at a time. And then what you don't see coming is the Page of Wands, which is all about listening to your gut, not what other people think you should do or how other people do it, and understanding that everybody has an opinion and that they look at things from their perspective. So then they reflect their fears, their insight onto you, which is not for you, right? Yours is different. So it's understanding that you need to not listen to what other people think you should do or what they say. It's doing what feels right for you and doing it your way. And then the 6 of Cups is understanding everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. So you're able to let go and just focus on what you can control. And then you get the Page of Swords, which is all about stop getting distracted and just keep moving forward down your path. Don't get distracted by other people, other things, people's stuff, procrastinating. Just take one step at a time. That's all you have to do. Like, they just keep saying to me, that's all you have to do is just one step. What can you do today? That's all you have to do, right? And then everything will fall into line the way it's supposed to. So very, very interesting, Pisces. It's a little bit of a lecture for you this week. Thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps. And don't forget to subscribe and comment. and hopefully you're the lucky winner of my contest. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.
To succeed in life, you need three things: a backbone, a wishbone, and a funny bone.